Welcome back once more. Many asset classes. So insurance is also one which we are actually focusing on. So when it comes to everything here, how does it all connect? Well, since insurance has or deals with money, it is internally engraved on the financial industry because it's also regulated by NEMFISA. If you are aware of the institution, so NEMFISA makes sure that all these institutions are regulated and they are operating according to the standard, right? So when it comes to making money in investment schemes, for example, Metropolitan tells you that you must be the person that at least invests for a minimum of 10 years. Why do they say that? Minimum of 10 years. Well, look at it in this perspective, right? You're giving your money to an institution. When this institution actually collects all these funds, they lend it to their professionals, normally labeled as fund managers. Now, these fund managers are the people who allocate the funds in different asset classes, in different investment schemes. For example, I like to follow GIBF, which is the largest investment scheme for the pensioners of the Namibian government. This one is because I know whatever GIBF does, everybody else follows along. Because at the end of the day, every institution is regulated by NEMFISA. So if NEMFISA allows GIBF to do a certain type of investment, then rest be assured, even the private companies are also going to do the same thing. So one of the most liquid asset classes is real estate. So real estate is basically one of those investment schemes where most and notable companies always invest in. So when it comes to all that, you need to know now that, for example, when it comes to investing in real estate, it could be that this money that you're actually giving, say from the beginning of your investment term, the first 2-3 years, these people are still developing the land. And afterwards, then they decide to actually start selling them to the market. So supply and demand normally in this case would be the major factor on how fast this investment is actually going to pay out, because at the end of the day, if there are less people on the market to buy houses, then it's going to take an awful long time for these houses to be sold out and the investment and the return on capital to be paid out. So you have to really think about what you're doing, because investments is not a one-day thing. You have to understand that it takes years, right, to see the difference. So you don't want to be the person that thinks within 2-3 years I'm already rich. No, it's a process, it's a journey, and that is actually the reason why I'm making this video. One of the notable things that I saw in trading was that everything, the investment world revolves around the US dollar, right? And focusing on the US dollar and on the US economy sort of gives you a broader perspective on how the global economy is playing out, right? So that now gives you the whole idea of if the global economy is doing well or doing bad, then that's also going to be affecting every other aspect of the planet, because at the end of the day, everything revolves around the US dollar because it's the reserve currency. When we say reserve currency, we are just saying it's the most used worldwide. So I don't want to put too much into this video because I don't want it to be too long, and on the other side I also have to go and plan my day. In the next video we are going to go a little bit deeper, and see you on the next episode. Love you guys, and I'm really excited because the community is really growing. This is marvelous. You guys are actually inspiring me to do more of this.